from Melbourne, Australia. Good evening to friends in North America, and hello to anyone watching on replay. My name is Nancy Hetker, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. And today, I'm doing something I haven't done before. Tomorrow is our monthly Let's Craft Together blog hop challenge. And the theme is black, white, and bright. And I set the challenge back in October. And I don't have a card or a blog post up for it yet. So I thought we'd make one together today. You'd think I would have it done in record time because it was my challenge, right? But no. So yeah. We're gonna do that together today. And I do have an idea that I thought up this morning. So we're gonna get started with it. I'm going to be using this bundle, the Lovely Arrangements bundle. It is part of the Lovely Blossoms suite. The suite includes paper and embellishments and ribbon in a totally different color scheme. If you look on my blog, you'll see all kinds of things that I did with this, the whole suite, including my stamp camp a few months ago. But I'm just going to use the bundle today, and we're going to do black, white, and bright with it, which should be pretty fun, I think. So I am going to bring in a little bit of scratch paper here because I'm going to be stamping off this piece of basic white off the edges. If you're here, please do say hello in the comments, either live or on replay. I see all of those, and I love to know who's following along with me. I see Paula is here, and Gladys. Thank you, ladies, for joining me from North America. And we will get started here. No, I am not going to start with that. I am going to start with, so today I'm going to use the leaves and the two flowers. And I'm making this up as I go. Like I said, I have a bit of a concept of what I want. I'm going to do that one there. Just going to do a couple of these big old leaves in the black. I'm thinking hard here. That's what you're hearing is my thinking hard. Thinking hard. we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And then I'm going to yeah, the black and white is going to be pretty cool, I think. And then for some bright, I'm going to do the leaves. In Granny Apple Green. I'm going to show you my little cheat sheet here. I did play for a minute. There's something funky about the ink on this pad today. Let me see if I can get it a little more even. If you're not thrilled, you can, I use a plastic spoon. You can just use an old metal spoon, the back of a butter knife, your bone folder, but it will stain your bone folder. I just like to use this. I had these forever. I moved them from the States. When it breaks, I'll use some. If and when it breaks, I'll just get something from an op shop or something to use, not buy more plastic. Okay, that looks better. There we go. Sometimes you just need to help the ink get distributed a bit. Okay. And then bring in another bit of scrap. And we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp I think I only want 2 of those, but I'll stamp a 3rd one just in case. I won't color it yet. Oh, I might to go inside if I don't use it outside. Okay. So when I played earlier, I'm gonna get rid of that. That's Berry Burst. That's Flirty Flamingo. And that's Melon Mambo. And I decided I like Melon Mambo the best for this. So that's what I'm going to bring in is my Melon Mambo blends. So you get to watch me color. And we can chat while I color because I can do 2 things when it's this. So tell me what's going on with you guys. I am going to try to work kind of 1 petal at a time because even though these blends dry really quickly, if you work with them a little bit wet, you get some better blending. Try to stay in the lines. It's always a good thing. We've got sun going right now. I think you can probably see that. Yes, you can see from my shadow. I opened up the blind behind me to get some more light in here. We had a big bomb cyclone come through on Monday. Huge winds, lots of rain. It was really chilly. Again, not Michigan or upstate New York chilly, but for Melbourne, quite chilly with that wind that comes right off the water from the Southern Ocean. It is just frigid. And of course, mid-afternoon, in the midst of it, I had to take Charlie to the vet for an ear recheck. He'd had an ear infection. But even though I can walk there in about 20 minutes, I got the car because it was yucky. And that was a good call because it was yucky. And we've got a good chance of rain every day this week, but right now we've got a little burst of sun. Okay, so there's the big one. And do these little ones. And what else is going on here? Oh, I had my biggest morning tea on Saturday, and we had, about 12 people come, which is about what I anticipated. It was lovely to see people and just be relaxed and chat and watch people craft. And we got lots of good donations. Still a little bit short, but I'm hoping that some others will kick in and I'll get to my goal. You guys are welcome to join in. There's a link in most of my blog posts this week where I show what we did, the 3 cards we made during the event. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, gonna give a shout out here to Paula, who I know is on here. Thank you for donating, Paula. Really appreciate it. So you can be anywhere in the world and make a donation. Yeah, Australia has been sharing a lot of their research results and progress in cancer detection and screening and treatment all around the world. I don't know if they've started in other countries doing this cervical cancer self-collection screening instead of pap smears, but it is life-changing. People who have avoided doing it because they didn't want either the discomfort, the actual physical discomfort of the pap smear itself, which can be quite aggressive, or weren't comfortable with a provider doing the collection. People are now getting screened much more, and it is making making a huge difference here. By what, 2035, I think, Australia is on track to eradicate cervical cancer in Australia because of the compliance that has happened with both the self-collection and their HPV vaccine program. So that's just amazing. And there's all kinds of breast cancer research, just all kinds of things. That's quite nice happening here. Oh, I'm kind of sorry I did that. Oh well, just keep going. Okay, we're gonna call that quits. Yeah, so I'm gonna go cut these out with the coordinating dies, or I'll bring it in here and do it. Let's do that. Do they accept PayPal? I'm not sure if they accept PayPal directly. I know they take credit cards. But I guess the best thing to do, Gladys, is to pop on there and see what they say. Sorry, I don't know that off the top of my head. I would think they would take PayPal, but again, I don't know. Okay, so there are my leaves. And what else? Oh, Gladys, I just saw the comment about your knee. I'm so sorry about knee pain. I get it. I've been doing physiotherapy for knee pain, and it's made a huge difference. Because there's nothing, mine is caused, they say, just by muscles things being pulled out of alignment for over 20 years. So we've done some strengthening, and it's made a huge difference. So I'm hoping your treatment will help you. Okay, now those are cut out. that out of the way. And that back in place. Okay, let's bring this in. Oh, I know the one other thing I want to stamp is this thank you sentiment. And I'm just going to quickly cut it out with that die. That. Okay, so let's see about building this up. Okay, I want you down there. So, if you don't know, I try to keep pre-cut basic white layers and basic white thick card bases because they are my go-tos. So that is really filling my concept quite well. Oh yeah, bone on bone. Bone on bone, not so good. I hope the gel helps. I think the 2 flowers. What do you think? I kind of like it just like that. So guess what I'm going to do? Yes, that's right. My favorite. Press and seal. If you're in Australia and you don't know about this product, if you're anywhere and don't know about this product, this is just cling wrap made by the Glad Company. In the US, it's in basically almost any grocery store of any size. back in 2019. We found it in New Zealand at Countdown, their equivalent to Woolworths. Here in Australia, you can find it in, I think, 3 packs at Costco. And I think there may be a couple of online paper crafting stores that carry it. And it's got like similar to dots, little tiny dots of basically the same adhesive as you'd find on Post-it notes. So it lets you pick stuff up quite easily and see through it. So when I get an arrangement that I really like, as you see, I did that, and now I can come in and add my adhesive. Today I'm using dimensionals. And I can place them so that things are kind of held together. Like so. That goes right across the stem and both blossoms. And then I'll be able to place them all at once. Hopefully exactly where and how I like them. Let's see how we go here. There's that. And then for inside, that says thank you. This says so very much. So my intent is to use this as a thank you card for the people who donated to the Cancer Council. Because everybody who makes a donation will get a thank you card from me. Your new favorite card, huh, Paula? Yeah, I do like black, white, and a pop of bright. This is not my first time. And I didn't even realize when I set this challenge that Stampin' Up! Was going to come out with a designer series paper that features black and white. I expect to see a bunch of this on the blog hop tomorrow, but I don't have it, actually. I'm going to find it here for you. Really, I am. Sweets. I'm going to use the handy dandy index to find it because flipping isn't working for me. Come here. My fingers aren't working either, apparently. Page 63. That one's got some black and white, but this one, see here? That's all black and white. The Artisan Sketched Garden. I expect to see a bunch of that in the blog hop tomorrow. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm expecting. And it's really cool. I may get it. I haven't decided yet. I've been reasonably conservative with this new catalog schedule, and every 2 months we get online exclusives as well. So I'm being a little more cautious. But if you're in Australia and you'd like a copy of this catalog, drop me a note in the comments or on my email. Oh, I'd forgotten something today. There we go. So, there we go. Nancy'sNiftyNotes.com. My next blog post will be this card. And also you can see what everybody else did with this black, white, and bright challenge. And reach out to me, Nancy at Nancy'sNiftyNotes.com. If there's anything I can do for you, send you a catalog here in Australia, help you find a demonstrator elsewhere in the world, answer any questions about stamping, whatever you need, reach out. I'm happy to help. And yeah, there's today's. Oh no, I wanted to add some sparkle. Let's do some sparkle. I'm going to do really straightforward sparkle, I think. Rhinestones. And I was looking to see, I don't have really weird, I don't have backup ones. Wonder if I could do, yeah, I'll stick with these. Yeah, so hi Louise, thanks for joining me. I'm just trying to decide where and how many. I could just put them yeah, maybe we'll do that. What do you think? I had been thinking kind of all up in there, but I like that it just pops right there. Yeah, thanks for joining me today. I will be back same time, same place next week with another project. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.